Aja Dedemokian. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, after touring some of our riverine communities, our hearts are heavy. For over 60 years, the Shekiri people have listened to figures, production numbers, revenue charts, academic explanations drawn from oil produced on our God-given and legally recognized lands. But today, we say clearly, those numbers no longer impress us because they do not reflect the actual reality of the lives of our people on ground. Yes, the records confirm what the nation already knows, that this tribe, called the Shekiri, in the western corner of the Niger Delta, is one of the geese that lays the golden eggs for Nigeria. And yet, paradoxically, our people remain poor, frustrated, and neglected. But this did not happen by accident. It is the result of previous indifferent and inconsistent regulatory attitudes, divide and rule tactics by oil companies, a culture that tolerates oppression, and more importantly, internal compromise and betrayal by a few among our own Ishekiri people who are driven by greed, selfishness, and wickedness. Today, for the sake of my people, I refuse to remain silent. I refuse to hide behind diplomacy. I refuse to dress this truth in ceremonial language. I'm here before you as the overlord of this land, the father of this people, the custodian of this culture, and the spiritual authority. And I say it plainly. My people are discouraged. My people are poor. My people are tired. However, my people will no longer accept being treated as though they do not matter. But before speaking to companies and to outsiders, I must first speak to my own people. Ekutile to winoli, onwekpe to wodewa. No external actor can truly undermine us unless someone on the inside opens the door to give them opportunity. Intervention agencies, all companies, be they international or Nigerian, they take advantage of us only when they see that those who pose as leaders among us are willing to trade our collective destiny for their own personal gain. These so-called leaders only worship one God, and that God is none other than their stomach. And because they worship this false God, the land suffers. Because these people wear greed as the mask of leadership, the common people are exposed and exploited. These so-called leaders are the ones who have been playing the role of middlemen and benefiting while instigating us against companies and against government. But we know that the government has taken an oath to protect and care for the people. And we appreciate the efforts, starting with our amiable governor, His Excellency, Elder Sheriff Obewori. And I want to thank and appreciate His Excellency for the road work currently going on in DB. And of course, the Trans-Warri Ode Shekiri Road. And Your Excellency, we encourage you to continue to do more of such infrastructural development in our riverine communities. We also thank the President of this nation, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for always giving us a listening ear and considerate attention. But we have had enough.